All right, guys, welcome back to the show. Once again, my name is Juan, and this is Goku Guidance. Do we have a good one for you today? Okay, let's read off of one of my favorite books. It's the SR manuscript. Okay, this is one of the lessons that it teaches you from the SR manuscript, and it's basically what I was talking about yesterday, but in a more professional kind of matter. So semen retention in the long term inevitably leads to success. Inevitably, whether you want to or not, it leads to success. Semen retention changes your position in people's projected social hierarchy. Semen retention becomes a catalyst for deep transformation of oneself. This is People around you will have to come to terms with your ascent. It is a hard pill to swallow for many that are close to you. Whether they're close to you or whether you know them, friends, acquaintances. Why? Because it hurts them. It hurts them in a mental level, seeing somebody that they perceive that they're roughly around the same social status all of a sudden just shoot up, and it makes people feel it just makes people feel it just doesn't it makes them feel pretty bad about themselves, particularly your coworkers, friends, acquaintances. You subconsciously, it sounds so bad, but you subconsciously make people feel bad, and you don't mean to, because as soon as you walk into the room, all of their insecurities just start pouring out. I hate to bring all this up, but I've been intermittent fasting for about almost 5 years, intermittent fasting every day. So I'm pretty slim, and I've been working out for damn near 13 years. So it's like I said, it's benefit on top of benefit. You do your intermittent fasting, and then 13 years of training, and this is the result that you get. And as soon as I walk into a room, people are like I see people grabbing their tummies and be like, "Oh man, I'm fat. Oh man, I don't have as much muscles." I didn't make you feel this way. You feel this way because you lack something. What do you lack? It's not even this. It's not the diet. It's not the exercise. Honestly, if these people were on their semen retention, they wouldn't feel like that. They wouldn't feel like that. They would feel like, yeah, that dude just has more muscle than me. But we're all the same, because at the end of the day, we really are all the same. There is nothing that you can do that I couldn't do. Does that make sense? Nothing that I can't do, you can do. And if it's something physically impossible for me, it's just because I can't physically do it. Like doing a backflip, I can't do a backflip. But that's just my physical limitation. That doesn't mean that I can't do it. But I can do it. I'll probably fall on my head a couple times. But that's beyond the point. The point is that just by you walking in, or people that you associate with, all of a sudden your status or social rank starts going up. People start noticing, and they're like, "Oh man, am I really that out of shape?" It's like, no, bro, that's just what you think. Your journey of transformation is threatening the very fabric of people's existence. Just your transformation threatens their very existence. And some people will go out of their way to try and either bring you down to their level, because no, this guy is not gonna surpass me, and I'm gonna bring him down to my level. And they'll do it through either manipulation or this defamation of character. Defamation of character just means they're just gonna talk shit about you, and they'll try to bring you down. Some people will even threaten you. Like they will literally threaten your life. They will threaten to delete you from this world because they cannot stand. They just can't stand looking at you. And it's because I got explained in my last video. No, 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 no. I'm number one. How dare you take my place? I didn't take your place. I didn't do shit. Like, it's all you in your mind doing all these things that you think. I'm just existing. I'm in my own little world right here. I'm just existing, and I just happen to be in front of you. I just happen to be in your little world. That's all. When someone who viewed you as equal or slightly lower to them sees you develop at a faster pace, it can have a very strong impact on the sense of self. It hurts them. It hurts their very being. Like, all of a sudden, like I was bench pressing, 150 kilos, and all of a sudden this guy comes in and is like, oh my goodness, like no, no, I'm Mr. Cool Guy here. It can essentially make others. It can essentially others question their own place in life. Where, like, so this is like, it's a hard pill to swallow because they have to, like, it's like a game in the social hierarchy. And like everybody is like right here in the front, like I'm number one. But like when they see you approach, it's almost like they have to pick themselves up in a line of people, right? And they put you here as number one, and they're like, I fall like around this dude right here. This is where I fall. And they have to do that, and like even I do that. Even I do that. When I see somebody more capable of handling stuff than me, even I pick myself out. I'm like, this guy is greater than me, so I go right here. Like literally like that. Like in the hierarchy of importance, number one, number two, three, four, five. I fall like number 15 when somebody more competent, smarter, stronger, everything comes into the room than me. I do the same thing because this guy is superior than me, and we all know why he's superior than me. The raising of your value, attractiveness, and position can feel like a personal attack on their identity. It's like I just said, like they take it personally. Like if you were molded in a secret lab just to overtake everything that they have. Like if if you were created to be the perfect nemesis of this person, the perfect nemesis, bigger, stronger, faster, to take this guy down. It's like, no, bro, like it is all in your head. I am just existing. Like with people, like what a lot of these people don't understand, it's like I said, low intelligence, low class people. They don't understand that I have my own struggles too. I wasn't just created in the lab 6 months ago just to take your ass down. It's just that they can't comprehend because they've never experienced semen retention. They just cannot comprehend for the life of them. How is this guy beating me in everything? So they take it very personal, like almost like if you went on semen retention just to take their ass down. Did you see how did you guys see and how stupid that sounds? People form much of their own identities based on their position to others and map out a rough spot where they stand in this world in a relationship to those around them. Just what I explained. They're like, okay, I belong here because I'm not the coolest, but I'm not like the dumbest, right? Everyone around us is giving us a frame of reference to ourselves. Everybody around us, it's like when we walk around in the street, we're kind of like mirrors. Like we look at each other as we're walking by, and we reflect off of each other. We start to see, and then we do an internal reflection, and they're like, oh, that guy has more muscle. Oh, this guy's more chopped in. Oh, this guy's taller. Oh, this guy has better hair. We start doing these things. As we cross paths with people, we start noticing these things, and then we start to reflect internally within our own selves, and that's where it comes in. That's where the intermittent fasting comes in. I shit you not. Like I've walked down the street, dude, and like I'm just existing, dude. I'm not doing this purposely, but like I do my intermittent fasting, and I'll walk by dudes eating Cheetos, and all of a sudden they're grabbing their tummies like, man, I'm fat. It's like, I didn't tell him, hey, I didn't point at his belly and be like, haha, you're fat, bro. It's like, no, bro. Like it's like when they look at a person like you, they look at what they're seeing, and then they start to self reflect. The finger starts pointing at them. I can't show you, but the finger starts pointing at them, and they're like, am I really that fat? It's like, you put that thought in your own head just by looking at me, bro. I didn't plant that thought in there. So everybody around us gives us the frame of reference of ourselves. So if you're an ugly person, you will see other people as more handsome than you will, and then you'll start to envy and hate because like, oh, that guy thinks he's the shit because he's more handsome. It's not true. It's all generated in here. Low intelligence, low class people. To see someone succeed can enhance your own feelings of failure. To see someone become more attractive enhances our own lack of attractiveness. Like literally just what I just said. We are not individuals in a part, but a whole. Like we are all, like whether we want to or not, we're all connected. We're all connected. Just by sight, smell, just by our five senses, I'm sorry. Some of us have six. I don't have six. When other parts of this whole exceed our own performance, the co-worker or friend seeing you succeed may feel personally threatened by your actions. A co-worker may feel personally threatened by you intermittent fasting and you doing semen retention. Do you see how stupid that fucking sounds? But real? Like, oh, like he threatens me. Why? Because he goes to his house and he does semen retention. So I take that as like, dude, like, your intelligence is not all that great, dude. Like, it instead of like admiring and using him as an example, it's like, no, dude, this guy is personally fucking threatening me by his actions. Oh my goodness, dude. Your success has brought to attention their own lack thereof. People may even feel motivated to pull you down for this reason. To their level. This is widely known as the crab mentality. Yeah, they'll pull you down to their level by shit talking, by pretty much shit talking. They, what do they call it? The passive aggressiveness. They try to make you feel bad, or some people will come up to you and threaten you. I was walking down the street and some homeless fucking guy, he threatened me, dude, a homeless guy. He's like, hey man, you want me to pull out the knife on you? I'm like, holy smokes. I started running for my life, dude. And because it's like, dude, like this fool has, like, to a homeless guy, me, I must be a quadrillionaire, dude. Like the guy threatened to pull a knife on me. It's like he wanted to end me just because he wanted to kill something beautiful. I didn't want to say something beautiful, but that's just the only thing that I had in mind. This way of seeing the world is ingrained in all of us to some extent. Even I have it. Like even I get jealous. Even I get jealous. Everybody gets jealous. and we all try to bring people down to our level because I'm also low class. I'm also low class. I'm not that intelligent. But like this, does that make sense? Like in the hierarchy of human existence, I'm like right here. I'm not definitely not right up here. And it is inevitable that people will face at some point in your you will face this at some point in your journey. The light of others can feel like it's outshining our own light. It's true. Being aware of this phenomenon should allow us not to take the negative actions and behaviors of others seriously at all. Because it's all in their fucking head. It's not personal. Remember that the you exists in other people's minds. It is not you at all. It's just like I keep saying, like when people make up shit in their own head, it's not true. None of it is true. You define who you are. It is a separate character that they have formed based on a shadow of you. They may villainize or pedestalize that character at any time, whenever they want. And you should know that it bears no relation to your existence. Like I said, like some people will automatically fear you and villainize you and say, no, you're the bad guy because you threaten my existence. And some people will actually put you on a pedestal and be like, hey man, you're the greatest thing I've seen since fucking sliced bread, dude. You're the coolest thing that I've seen since sliced bread, bro. And you will be like, some people will treat you kind of like a celebrity. Most people are not, they're not prepared to sacrifice anything for success, dude. Some seeing someone like you, it's a cold reminder of their shortcomings. It's cold, dude. Like it's cold, dude. It's a cold reminder of something that you were once and now you don't have it because of your actions. Which it sounds stupid because like there's no reason on hating or being jealous of someone. There's really no reason at all. None. We are all the same. The same power that I got for flexing my arm, you can do the same shit. This like if I fast intermittent fast, I've been intermittent fasting for 5 years. But guess what? You can do the same shit. You can do your semen retention too. So like it's like I said, dude, there's nothing to be jealous about. And them dealing with their own deep sense of dissatisfaction and helplessness in life. So when they see you, they have to, like all of these feelings, they have to deal with them because you're in fucking front of them. You're in front of these people, almost like showboating in front of them. And they have to internalize and they have to come with their deep sense of dissatisfaction. It's like, oh man, I fucking hate myself and all this shit just because like you don't have what he has. And it's not material things, it's all internal. Material things are trash. It's garbage. It's all trash. Any unwarranted attack on you is a one-sided argument on the attacker is having with his own ego. That's really what it is. Whenever people like sit there and talk shit about you and argue with you, they're just arguing with their own ego, dude. It's their little ego it's their little fucked up ego that won't let them beat you. Because everybody's always like, oh I'm better, and he can't, like, it's their little fucking ego. Because they have low intelligence, because they don't do semen retention. Period. They are screaming at a character on a TV screen inside of a universe that you don't even inhabit. It's in their own little fucking, all this fucking dissatisfaction and it's all in their head. It's all in that's where the hate generation machine comes in. That's really where the hate generation comes in. That's all I got. That was the end of that chapter. But does that make sense? So you're on semen retention. You rise up. People start hating you. and they hate you because of their own shortcoming. It's and they literally take everything that you do personally. Like you taking care of your health is a personal attack on their being. To me, that it sounds it just sound I don't know, man. To me, it just sounds like insecurity issues. It's like, bro, like you're that insecure, like get on semen retention, bro. Get on semen retention and hop on to my boat, and then now you'll see what I see. Hop on semen retention so that you can see what I see. Anyways, guys, I hope this video was very insightful for you. I know it was for me. And if you like it, uh, comment below. As you all know, my name is Juan, and this has been the Blue Guidance. Until next time, fellas. There you go. I had